We're back, baby, with more brilliant sets from the breakout wave of Hero Factory, aka the best wave of Hero Factory. Today we're going to be talking about my boy Evo. I'm going to let you know why he's the best, and I'm going to show you some of the pieces that come in this set, and how they can be used to build other Bionicle creations. Maybe seeing how they're used can give you a little bit of inspiration. And then we'll finish off this nice 3-course meal with some revamps of Evo. Let's go! It's sets like this that make me love the breakout wave of Hero Factory even more. I mean, look at him, he's got a sick, well-armored blaster arm, he has one of the coolest masks ever, and the posability on this dude is exceptional. Yes, he's a smaller set, and there's a little bit less going on. You know, he's not decked out with sweet scuba gear like Breakout Furno was, he isn't decked out with weapons and accessories like Breeze had. No, he's just got a blaster arm, handcuffs, and that's it. See, I love this simplicity. He doesn't need fancy gadgets and gear to be cool, he just is cool. You know what? Everything from the color scheme, the smaller size, and even aspects of the mask, it reminds me of Bumblebee from Transformers. He was one of the smallest and physically weakest Autobots, but despite his size, he was incredibly brave, and he got stuff done. I see the same qualities in Evo. He gives his all, he gets stuff done, and his smaller size might actually be an advantage on certain missions. He's the underdog, and everyone loves an underdog. Yeah, I love it when the design of a set communicates so much about who that character is, and this set certainly does that. But the pieces that make up this set, they are very helpful for making mocks. Let's see what's included and how they can be used to make our own creations. First off, Evo's incredible mask. Man, it's so cool. Mitch Henry uses it for his older self-mock called Zenon. Mitch mentions that the face and the overall body design is taking a lot of inspiration from space soldiers. Specifically characters like Samus from Metroid, or Doomguy from Doom, even Master Chief from Halo, or other characters from Destiny and a few other things too. You know, I can totally see all of those influences here. Heck, I can see all of those influences on the original set as well. I guess that's why I like Breakout Evo so much, because all of those characters are so cool, and he certainly embodies qualities of each and every one of them. So if you want to build some kind of space soldier, use this mask. It fits that vibe perfectly. Another thing that's worth mentioning, there was a lot of hype about how Breakout Evo's mask was gonna look way before this set was announced. You see, the first wave of Hero Factory sets, all of them came with unique masks. Then in the following wave, Hero Factory 2.0, the sets changed up their faces. Each one was exactly the same, but they came in a different color, and they had unique headgear. Then when the Breakout wave rolled around, they returned to their original masks. But you see, Evo was a character that debuted in the 2.0 wave of sets. He never had a 1.0 set, so what were they going to do for his mask? Before the set released, the whole community was excited to see what it was going to look like. And as you can see here, they based it around the headgear that came on his 2.0 self. I think this is such a sick upgrade, taking notes from the original, but adding a few other nice bits of sugar and spice as well. It's so cool. Alright, back to the pieces. Evo's blaster uses this cool piece. Yes, it looks incredible on this blaster arm, but why not use it in a similar way to how Stip 363 has done right here? See how the wings just spam heaps of this piece all in a circle? It creates one of the most beautiful, strange, and heavenly designs ever. It's like some kind of robotic angel. If you have multiple of these pieces, do something like this. If not, take some notes from Hunter Redsum. They use this piece here for a leg design. While the piece was designed for a blaster, it works surprisingly well for armor as well. Good thinking. Evo's shoulder uses this rounded armor part. OKSusu02 uses it on a revamp of Pahatu Fantoka. And just look at all of these rounded shapes that are everywhere on this creation. It's so pretty. Using a few of these pieces on a mock is such a good way to create a really unique and cool looking armor design. OKSusu02 also uses this piece to make some boxing gloves. Metallic boxing gloves for some kind of like robot fighter. I love that. The set also comes with some nice gunmetal CCBS armor and foot pieces as well. Here's a mock that uses both of these parts. It's by WowBlock, and it's called Millennium Slicer Work in Progress. Casting our eyes down to the bottom of this mock, we can see that they've used this armor for leg armor and the feet for feet. Yeah, it's nothing special, this is pretty much exactly how they came on the original set. But you see, when you use this piece alongside other gunmetal pieces, it creates such a clean and well-armored look. There's just something special and satisfying about smooth gunmetal armor. So cool. And using a piece in the way that it was intended to be used, there's nothing wrong with that. The set also includes some nice yellow CCBS armor shells. OkSusu02 uses some of them here, and how good does this pop of yellow look alongside silver and green? Yellow can be such a stunning, vibrant accent on any creation. Add it in wherever you can. And finally, you get plenty of these CCBS bone pieces in this set. You also get one of these Zamisphere launcher pieces as well. This mock by Velociraptor uses both of these parts in a very elegant way. Taking a look at the legs here, we can see that Zamisphere launcher piece is just here up the front. It kind of helps armor up the leg a little bit, and it also seems to be adding a little bit of structural support too. It looks lovely alongside all these other gunmetal parts, but I love the fact that it has this nice grill pattern to it. Including it here adds a nice little pop of texture to this design. It's a very welcome addition. And then those CCBS bones in dark bluish grey. Some of them are seen here on the neck. Leaving them exposed and unarmored, I think that's a good idea. It gives off a wonderful robotic flair. It's a look that fits this robotic bird very well. And if you don't like how it looks, you could always cover this up with tires, like we see at the base of the neck here. It's a good design. Alrighty, that's how you can use the pieces that come in this set. But now, let's take a look at a few revamps of Breakout Evo. This is Hero Heavy Arms by Johnny Dye. I guess technically this isn't actually Evo, but they look incredibly similar to him, so it still counts. But yeah, look at this, giving your hero a large detachable backpack that gives them heaps more weaponry. That's awesome. You could easily give something like this to any hero, but hey, giving it to Breakout Evo, giving him some much needed additional firepower, that's a good idea. Nothing looks cooler. Dylan Meaves makes a mock that's pretty similar to the last one, but what's cool about this one is that it's exclusively using pieces from the sets Breakout Evo, as well as Breakout Furno, and Surge as well. So if you've got all three of these sets, you could build something that is basically identical to this. And heck, even if you don't have these sets, what a great idea to just mush a couple heroes together and build yourself an awesome combo model. I love it. And finally, the underscore double gives us Evo Seaclaw 7. Yo, revamping characters and giving them different suits with different gear that is specific for whatever kind of mission they're about to go on? Heck yes. Although I guess Evo has gone underwater before, we saw that in the Brain Attack wave of sets, but yeah, still. The idea of taking the mask and the rough color scheme, the rough look, and changing it up a bit to fit a new environment, that's a great way to approach a revamp of a character. Yet, you know, the color scheme here, it's quite fitting for an underwater mission. It reminds me of the submarines from the wonderful LEGO theme, Aqua Raiders. Oh yeah, and a cool claw that can grab treasure or rescue a sunken comrade or battle villains underwater, that's dope. The blue tubing that's leading to this oxygen tank, that's also pretty cool. I love everything about this. Lovely work. Yeah, it's always good to see a bit of love for Evo. And I'll say it, Breakout Evo is probably the best version we've ever got of this character. Now, if you enjoyed the mocks that I showcased in today's episode, be sure to check the links in the description below. There'll be more of their work right there for you to check out. Otherwise, thank you very much for watching, happy building, and bye for now.